Dat was een anticlimax. Achievement. Hallo GCX gamers, welkom bij de nieuwe playthrough die Sonic Generations vervangt. En dat is de Stanley Parable. Een mindblock van een game die blijkbaar nu gaan spelen. Laten we beginnen.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oké, we gaan beginnen aan de Stanley Parable. Het eerste wat ik wil doen is eventjes dit uitproberen. Wachten. 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 Doe ik even doorspoelen als je wilt. Ik zet ook gelijk even een klokje op nu. Nu we eerst eventjes doen, jongens. Is ook leuk voor de tijd en handig. De schuld moet er sowieso horen. Dus? Oké, dan gaan we het andere doen.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Dan gaan we dit doen. Hey. Het is goed dat we nu een achievement moeten krijgen.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, laat maar. Ik heb hem. You cannot jump. En de volgende is, die we gaan doen, is 34. 5 keer op klikken. Of zo, 5 keer de deur opmaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times.
Ooh.
I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Yeah, right.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks.
Oh, cool.
Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Nee. Even spammen, weet je wel, dan kom ik er zo. Ik wil heel onder kliks en niet om het geluid.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. 417. 417. 417.
Great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. Die was hem helemaal terug waar ik net was. 437. 437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Oké, gaan we naartoe, jongens. Dit is episch. 410, hè? Dus, is het niet?
Now, back to door number 437.
437. Daar gaan we, jongens. 437. 437. 437.
Let's see. How about you click on, I don't know, the copy machine. Alright, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Ja.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Bezig.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Ja.
We almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
Ja.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
En dat maakt achievement, weet je wel?
We did it. Oh, wow.
Die kleuren.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Oké, nu gaan we echt door. Oké. Nu let ik even door met het verhaal. Dat is geniaal. Stom achievement.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope. Dit is eigenlijk het moment dat je keuzes kan maken.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Wie weet.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Ik ga hem helemaal negeren.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Juist.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Wauw. Dat bordje en ik nog beneden. Kom op, jongens. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion, because dead. Hoe kan je dat betalen als je dood bent?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
Kan ik hem
foot
doen?
here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing. Really? I was in the middle of something. You have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Absoluut.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Ik zat heel erg fijn meneer, maar ik doe het niet. Wat gebeurt hier?
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Ik heb de eerste versie wel gespeeld toen nog een soort van Gmod was. Ik weet dat er heel leuks gebeurt wanneer je dit doet.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oké, en over de deur.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Grappig is als je nu dit doet. Tada!
Alright, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Yes.
See? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yeah.
Do not think I put a lot of time into that, because I did. And in the end it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Ja.
Skill trees?
Nee.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Ah, dankjewel.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback.
Oh, leuk.
There we go.
Wat?
Option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Wat?
Stanley, take it for a spin.
Een derde optie! Woehoe!
Okay,
Oh.
I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Ik vind het een 4.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you.
Ja.
If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Okay, seems legit. Wat maar het leaderboard. Welke plaats zijn wij? Oh, ik ben helemaal niet erg. Players. Oeh, dit ben ik. Wat? Nou. Want to ask a friend to help. Ja, dat doe ik wel. Misschien. You. Nee. Nee. Oh, hier ga je voor boeten, meneer.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Nah.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Welke manier even van laadscherm? Spannend, jongens.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Okay, klinkt goed.
Why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Okay.
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Ja. Ah, dat is best wel hard. Geweldig als ik dit doe.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Zo!
Well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas.
Ik word hier uitgerold,
Think of a
jongens.
simple thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing.
Gedaan.
It was extremely valuable.
Hey.
Hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game?
Ja, natuurlijk.
Just to ease the pain.
Ja.
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Tuurlijk. Dat is een leuke ending tot nu toe. Wel anders dan de Gmod versie. Gmod. Ik weet niet of het echt Gmod was of Half-Life versie. Nieuws. Ja, nieuwe aflevering van LATERZZZ weer, jongens. Het lijkt me leuk. Wat zou er gaan gebeuren? Oh god, is het Minecraft?
At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough?
Dit is Minecraft.
Stanley, will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you.
Minecraft!
From now on, I will only create
What's
for
inspire?
a artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Ja, waar dan? Waar?
This will go here. No, here.
Daar?
And then
Oh, wacht, laat maar.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes,
Oh,
it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
oh.
But you've only seen it from the outside.
Prachtig.
You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside.
Dus ik kan er nog een huis maken. Kom ik naar binnen? Oh, yes.
Isn't it grand?
Ja.
Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Wat?
Diamond
Ja.
everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Yes. Minecraft. Zie je wel dat hij geblokt is? Moet hij naar beneden? Ik kan niet. Ik wil naar de oceaan. Ik wil naar de oceaan. En een Minecraft muziek.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Nee. No, she's...
No. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Nee. Oh. Minecraft. Sorry, ik moet eventjes... Even dit... voelen. Het is pijn in mijn hart. Sorry. Kom maar weer beter.
Yes!
I
don't even know what this game is, but I love
Die muziek ken ik van de Portal mod.
you. Trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Even nog lezen straks. Oh. Kibbies. Ik wil de radio hebben. Dit is echte puzzelmuziek.
It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Wow. Oh. Oh, dat is een moeilijke.
Genius.
Dank je.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity.
Heel
I
goed.
don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I
Oeh.
think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then, I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work.
Ja,
And I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
dank je. Het stopt. Waar gaan we naartoe eigenlijk? Ik weet niet waar ik naartoe moet. Serieus. Ja. Hey! Hey! Dit is de oude layout! Oh, dit is cool. Dit is de oude layout. Dit is echt cool. Maar het is wel een coole ending. Het is wel leuker dan ik me herinner, want die andere is ook wel leuk. En kijk, dat is absoluut de oude layout. Zo. Ik weet niet waar dat een ending was, maar ik weet niets meer. Dit is toch een ending, of niet? Nou, ik neem aan dat dit het hier moet eindigen, maar gebeurt niks. Ja. Moet je niet stoppen? Fuck het dan. Oh. Laat maar.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
Our layout.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
Ik wel.
And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
Ja.
He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world.
Okay, cool.
Oh yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
No.
Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
Oh.
The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
The end is never the end, is never the end. The end is never the end, is never the end, is loading, the end, never. Ah. Wat was dat? Dat speeste hem zo hard. Nou, dat was echt heel maf. Nog een keer echt een portal. Nog zelfs nou de layout. Maar dat is alles eigenlijk wat ik nu voor deze game ga prijsgeven. Couple achievements. 3 waren dat er. Van de 10, if I'm correctly. De rest komen we nog. Ik zie je de volgende keer weer. Laters.